Menon's a lot taller now.
Yeah, Menon's taller.
Okay.
Do I start? Good evening. Tonight I have a very special guest, the Artistic Director of the Toronto Tabla Ensemble, Ritesh.
Namaskar.
Thank you for joining the show.
You are very, very welcome. I have a question though. Looks like that you have moved into such a beautiful studio. Are you raising a lot of money through this fundraiser? You have such a beautiful studio now?
Yeah.
I guess that's it, yeah. Okay, what's your question?
Why do you teach tabla?
Because I love tabla, and by teaching, I learn a lot about myself, and also I get to teach people like you, and it's fun. That's why.
Why did you start the Toronto Tabla Ensemble?
That is a very good question. I thought that tabla, I still think tabla fits in with all kinds of music of the world. So I wanted to have a band where we can play tabla with lots of tabla player with all kinds of music. So that could be rock and roll, could be flamenco, could be jazz. That's why I started. And by working with other people, what happens is you get to learn about their culture too.
How did you learn to compose music?
That is also a very good question. The way I learn is by teaching tabla. So in my classes, when I teach, I hear all these beautiful, beautiful parts, and then I take that and put it in tabla ensemble rehearsal. And that's how I learned how to compose music.
How do you know what to teach each class?
That is also a very good question. Good question. Who to ask you all this question? Did you come up with these questions? Looks like it. Teaching a class is like you have to know your students very well. So by watching when the student walks into the room, you kind of know how the student is feeling, whether good or bad. Sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're sad. But also when you see their hand and you see something is weak, you have to think what kind of composition to give him or her so that becomes very that student improves. Yeah, so you have to be interested in your student. You think I'm interested in you guys? You don't know. What a bad question. Okay, no more fundraising. Okay.
Are you going to make another album?
Yes, I'm actually working on another album right now. Just thinking of a new album of how to what is the story behind it, what will be the compositions behind it. So yes, it's on thinking. So will you be playing in the new album?
I don't know.
Why? You don't want to play?
No, I don't know if I'm going to.
Who decides whether you want to play or not?
Ritesh.
Oh.
What are your plans for 2019?
2019 we have lots of stuff happening. The album, the next album. On 27th we're having a beautiful show coming up at the Harbourfront Center. Before that we are also going to San Francisco, meeting new people. Then later on down the road we have a big showcase and a conference to go in Finland to promote the Tabla Ensemble. What are your plans for 2019 with Tabla?
Maybe start like teaching my parents.
You going to teach your parents Tabla? Am I going to get some tuition? That's very good. Then what else are you going to do?
Maybe I might teach my family, that's all. Thank you all for watching my show. Please make a contribution to the Tabla School and subscribe to our channel to see more interviews. Namaskar.
Namaskar and thank you. And I hope and I wish that this show, Menon, you're doing expands into much more bigger show, and then you can host lots of other guests and you can have fun with other musicians. So I commend you very well, and then Thank you for having me. Yeah. Okay, bye. Namaskar.